Hi, mathematicians! Today for lesson 18, we are going to decompose ones to subtract measurements with zeros in the tens or ones place. Let's take a look at number 1. It says solve the subtraction problem. So the first thing that we need to do is stack them up. We need to make sure that the larger number goes first at the top. We also need to make sure that our tens, our ones, are in line with each other. Next, go ahead and write the label at the bottom. Let's take a look at the ones. I have 0 minus 4. I can't take anything away from 0, so I have to borrow from the 10. So 6 becomes 5. I'm going to bring back a 10. So now I have 10 minus 4, which is 6, and 5 minus 2, which is 3. My answer is 36 milliliters. Let's take a look at letter B. We have 360 milliliters minus 24 milliliters. Our first step is to stack them up. Make sure that your numbers are in their correct place value position. Go ahead and write the label as part of your answer first. Go ahead and solve this one. Pause the video while you work and replay when you are ready. So I take a look at the ones. I have 0 minus 4, which I can't do. I have to borrow from the 10, so the 6 becomes a 5. I'm going to bring back a 10 to the 0 that's already there, so I have 10 minus 4, which equals 6. 5 minus 2 equals 3. 3 minus nothing is 3. So my answer is 336 milliliters. Let's take a look at letter C. We have 360 milliliters minus 224 milliliters. So my first step is to stack them up. So the hundreds are in line with the hundreds, the tens are in line with the tens, and the ones are in line with the ones. Go ahead and write your label down as part of your answer first so you don't forget it. Now go ahead and solve. Pause the video while you work and replay when you are ready. So if I take a look at the ones, I have 0 minus 4. I know I can't do that, so I have to borrow from the 6, which becomes a 5. I'm going to bring back a 10, so I have 10 minus 4, which is 6, 5 minus 2, which is 3, and 3 minus 2 is 1. My answer is 136 milliliters. Let's take a look at number 2. It says the total weight of 3 books is shown to the right. If 2 books weigh 223 grams, how much does the third book weigh? Use a tape diagram to model the problem. So I'm going to take a look at the first sentence. It says that the total weight of 3 books is shown to the right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a piece of tape. I'm going to have 3 sections, one for the first book, a second one for the second book, and a third for the third book. It says that the total weight is shown as in the picture. So I see that the total weight is 405 grams. Now, it says if 2 books weigh 233 grams, so this means that the first and second book weigh 233 grams. They want to know how much the third book is going to weigh. What do you think I'm going to do with 405 grams and 233 grams? What math operation will I have to use to find the difference between those? Is it addition, subtraction, division, or multiplication? Pause the video while you think and replay when you are ready. So I'm going to subtract. First, I'm going to write my label. Go ahead and solve this one. Pause the video while you work and replay when you are ready. 5 minus 3 is 2. 0 minus 3 I cannot do, so I have to borrow from the 4, so it becomes a 3. I'm going to bring back a 10. 10 minus 3 is 7. 3 minus 2 is 1. My answer is 172 grams, but I remember that I need to put this in a sentence. So I'm going to write the third book weighs 172 grams. Let's take a look at number 4. It says the total length of a rope is 208 centimeters. Scott cuts it into 3 pieces. The first piece is 80 centimeters. The second piece is 94 centimeters long. How long is the third piece of rope? So the first thing I'm going to do is draw a picture. I'm going to draw a large piece of tape. I'm going to look back at my first sentence. It says that the total length of the rope is 208 centimeters. So I'm going to put that at the top of my tape diagram. 208 centimeters. It next tells me that Scott cuts it into 3 pieces. So I'm going to make 3 pieces of tape. The first piece, it says, is 80 centimeters. So I'm going to write that in the first box. The second piece is 94 centimeters, so I'm going to write that in the second box. They want to know how long that third piece of rope is. So, what do you think our first step is going to be? I see that we have these 2 pieces of tape that are next to each other. What could we do with 80 centimeters and 94 centimeters to figure out how much they are together? We are going to add 80 centimeters plus 94 centimeters. Go ahead and pause the video to figure out how much the first and second piece of rope are. I'm going to write down my label. 0 plus 4 is 4. 8 plus 9 is 17. So 174 centimeters are the first and second piece of rope. What do you think I'm going to do with my total and with the first 2 pieces of rope to figure out how much the third piece is? I need to find the difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 208 centimeters and I'm going to subtract 174 centimeters. Go ahead and pause the video while you work. Replay when you are ready to check. So I'm going to rewrite my label so I don't forget. Next, I'm going to start at the ones. 8 minus 4 is 4. Next, I have 0 minus 7. I can't do 0 minus 7, so I'm going to borrow from the 2, which will become a 1, and bring back a 10. So now I have 10 minus 7, which is 3. And 1 minus 1 I know is nothing. So I'm going to write a sentence for my answer. The third piece of rope is 34 centimeters. Your assignment is to work on the problem set, number 1D through letter I. Next, I want you to try number 3. When you are finished, check the answer keys at the front of the room. Put your problem set in your take-home folder when you are finished. Next, grab an exit ticket. Go ahead and solve, and don't forget to put your name on it before you turn it into the turn-in tray. I'll see you next time.